Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Cities Skylines. We're picking up where we left off. Last time we spent a whole bunch of time making this roundabout because we had a huge problem here, and we had to put this roundabout in. I'm glad we did that, but I have looked at our traffic patterns, and we still have one or two itsy-bitsy problems. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you've been around, thanks for watching. Let's take a look at where our problems are. We can see we've got a couple. And it doesn't mean that it's bad, just if they're backing up. So let's look up here. Is this backing up at our main roundabout? Or are people just, like, are they having a little bit of trouble? You know, there's a roundabout thing I actually can do here that I need to, which is, I saw somebody doing this. So when we look at roundabouts, one of these tells us, gives us extra data or extra abilities. No. I don't want to clear all traffic. I don't want to change spawning. Clear traffic. Nope. Lanes. Manual traffic lights. Nope. Junction restrictions. Is that it? Aha! So there's something here that we can do. So if I tell this junction what? I don't know what these do. Oh, you can turn off sidewalks. So no pedestrians. Okay. And if I put this... so we can tell people no lane switching. And we can tell people to go right on through. And we can say if you can do a U-turn from this side. Well, I don't want any U-turns here. I think that's what I want to do is I want traffic here to go straight on through if it has, because it has priority. I want no U-turns on this side. So I'm going to do this on here and see if this helps at all. From what I understand, that may help us out a bit. Look at that. Look at that. That whole back up there. Let's do the same thing here. Because I think what happens is people stop or slow down at every junction. Is my understanding. So if I go here again and we say you can always go through. No U-turns. Go through. No. I don't care about lane switching. No U-turns. Let's see if that helps with this at all. We do have a little bit of backup here. Oh, no, those are parked cars. That's just parked vehicles, so it's throwing me off a little bit on this street. But that seems to have helped up there a bit. Are there any other U-turns? We have to do that here too. Let's get this done before we forget. And again, these are just the minor things that we want to tell it. Over here, same thing. We'll see what this does to our traffic values. Because this might have an unexpected but amazing effect. And the idea here is we want to make it easy for the AI to make decisions. Oh, this is a disaster. Oh, hold on. There we go. Sorry. Every time I have to go outside the window I'm in, it just drags the camera along with me. So, here we go. This is terrible. I can't stand this decision that I made. I do not like it at all. This looks terrible and it upsets me a lot. So here's what we're gonna do. We have some money. I'm gonna buy this down here simply because I want to change this bridge because it upsets me so much. We're gonna spend money on this. We're gonna make a life decision here. I'm getting rid of this. I hate the way this looks. It looks unrealistic. I don't know why anything would ever get built like that. I think what I will do, though, is I will put one more roundabout down here. This is just, I have this in my mind right now. I don't know what we want to do this episode. I didn't come in here with a plan today. So I'm just kind of winging it today. It's been a wild day. Grug had to go serve jury duty, which I've never done before. And so it's just been a wild day of doing that. And then I got a little bit of time to record. So I'm thinking, hey, I want to get just a little bit of recording done. No, that's not how that works at all. I just needed to be able to decompress, to get a little city management in, just to kind of calm myself down, put myself into the regular zone. You know what I mean? Is this the three-way? Three-way. Upgrade tool. Look, I'm having trouble remembering how to play the game. I'm so out of it. I think I just want a regular three-way. Again, I don't know if I should be using this type of road or the highways. I'm not sure. I mean, we still get a pedestrian crossing here. It's not like it's stopping pedestrians at all. I'm just not sure. But now that we've done that, what we're going to do is we're going to back this bridge up a lot. And I don't think it would make sense. They wouldn't want to build, like, in the river if they could avoid it, right? But I don't want to touch this feature. I don't want to destroy this piece of ancient castle, because I think we're going to do something near it. Maybe some kind of touristy thing. So what I want to do is I'm going to bring this major interchange in, and I'm going to have it off and on to here. But where does that take place that makes sense, right? Like, how does that make sense to have happen? These cars are just, they're doomed. These people are all going to be in a terrible horror film. That's awful. 6-lane road. Standard 6-lane. Let's see here. If I'm going to build, and I want it to come... You know, I want it to come in the side of this, or the angle down here at this side. So how would this get over there? They would probably build onto here, would be my guess. Like, you would probably have a bit of highway here. And then there would be the curve from here. Is that the right one? Is that it? Yeah, from here to here. So they curve that over. I don't know that they would let it drop down. Like... I think maybe it would stay at the same height. So I think, yes, maybe this road would be at that height. Ooh, maybe it just happens naturally like that there. Is that just the height this is at? If I bring this out to here and then I curve some more. Am I too high up in the air? Is that it? Do I need to come down one? No, I'm under. Oh, this is above the river? I don't understand what you're doing, game. I don't get it. Did that lower in... Oh, because it stayed... We just stayed on this and we just went across. Okay. So I guess that will just be the height. I don't think... I mean, if I do this... Right? Like, if I go in line... Let's kind of get that kind of squared up. If I go squarish in line here, and then I curvy tool, Too far. So it kind of that's a bit sharp right there, but I'm not gonna destroy it for that. And then I want to bring this around. I'm trying to get this over to here. This is gonna be our like big arterial road to get to this part of town. And then it'll probably narrow down into like another roundabout over here that goes into maybe into this little back road here. No, that can't go from a 6-lane to that. Well, we can go to a collector, but we'll see. But then, like this, if I bring it straight down and start to curve, can I avoid hitting these rocks? Can I avoid destroying these rocks? I think I can. I think that does. The problem is, there we go. That feels good. So like if I bring this down and around to like here. And then our final is, I want to curve it in. Like that. That feels okay. Like, can I adjust this down at all? I don't think you can adjust a road. Like, that's the problem, right? I don't know how you adjust the road up or down. This looks wild. Like, this doesn't make sense to me that would happen. And maybe this and this don't make sense. I think we're just going to end up building above the river anyways. I think that's just going to end up being the way it goes. Because I think what you're going to wind up with okay, that looks way better. That looks way better. So we have this big curvy road. It avoids this natural thing. It avoids hitting these rocks. It dead ends into this roundabout, which will allow us to spread out down here without running traffic through all of these neighborhoods. And we'll connect these two roundabouts with collectors. We'll give them bike lanes. I don't know. Am I overdoing it with the bike lanes? Is it unreasonable to have as many bike lanes as we do? That's a question I don't know the answer to be honest. But I think I find this to be acceptable. I think I do. Although, did that really mess up? No, that's okay. This roundabout's just on some really weird topography. I wonder... Hold on, I gotta check something. We're 14 minutes in. I gotta check on something here. 1 second. Sorry about that. I just had to check. This one song with these soaring strings is so loud in my ears. I had to check that you could hear me. It's one of the ones that made me redo the whole recording because I couldn't hear a darn thing. I missed some water piping. Oh, no. Oh, no. There we go. Oh, we're starting to run low on water services, too. While we're talking, let's get a water pipe in here now that we've noticed that. A little bit. Yes, it'll knock out that power line. Yes, we'll fix that real quick. Not a problem. And then we'll pipe you up. Also, we got to worry about sewer services. How we doing over here? We got room. We got room for some sewer services. Let's see here. Water treatment. We can put some right here. It will not... That's on a collector. I'm not putting that on a collector. North ends, south ends. I guess we're putting it down here near the power plants, and we're going to get dangerously close to where the citizens live with these services. But everybody poops. Everybody needs sewer services. You haven't got an option. It's got to happen. All right, that should... There we go, drive that up. Okay, so we have this connection fixed. I wonder, can I also... I don't do a lot of terraforming. How do I shift level? So if this is what I want the level to be, can I bring... Oh, no, that's going wrong. That's... Oh, okay. This is... Why is this coming in wrong? Oh, okay. So I right-click somewhere to choose the level. I want us to level to this. And then I do this, and that'll level it up. Bring all this up to that level. I'm seeing there is a soil availability. I am seeing a cost meter. I'm most interested in getting this road leveled out. Can I make this go faster? Whoop. I can. Alright, so that's getting leveled up. I probably can't level where there's a road. So do I have to remove this road? It'll get fixed in a minute, folks. I hope. And then, can I... I think I right-click to choose, and then I can level this out. Okay. Yep. That's what we did wrong. Get out of here, buddy. We'll get you fixed in a minute. So, in the future, I wanna pay a little more attention to, like, some of this topography stuff. Because you saw how wonky that road was, right? And people would come in and they would level this out. They would fix this before coming in and building the road. We're going back in time to do it because, well, you know, we can. It is a video game after all. There's our road line. I was like, where's our lines? This is it, right? Yeah. And I want on that one. Oh, this is going to be a problem. That's the line I want. Okay, there's my center of my roundabout. That's what I had to find. So if that's our center, go down 100. I don't care that Heroes Complete is on sale, GOG. I don't need to know that right now. That one's okay. Just while we're at it, I was like, I better look at that other road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my middle, right? Yeah, that's my middle line right there. We'll get this rebuilt. And that'll get our roundabout situation fixed again. And then I need from here to here. Oh, come on. That used to work. Do I have to... Why is this space already occupied? Yes, I know it's already occupied. I'm building a road. We will unfortunately have to, Oh, that's too wild a curve. That feels awful. This just feels bad. Get out of here. Get out of here with making me feel bad, game. I'm not here to feel bad. I'm here to have fun. There we go. That's better. That's good. Woo! And does that look less wonky? It does. We de-wonkified it. I love it. Let's get our signs in here. So, yield that way, yield this way. Whoop, yield that way, yield that way. Our rules for junctions are go through, no U-turns. Go through, no U-turns. No U-turning in the roundabout. Same thing down here. Yield on the outside of the roundabout. Yield on the outside of the roundabout. And go through. No U-turn. Or is this? I'm doing this wrong. This is this. I don't know how to read. Why am I clicking that on all of these? Why did you let me do that, everybody? Why did you let me mess up every single one of these that we've done by clicking that button? Now, look, I know I don't do these live. It was recently called out on a, ooh, I'm a dummy. It was recently called out. I don't, like I said, I don't do these live. I don't have a live audience. And I blame you all for not being here to make sure I don't make stupid mistakes. But we're going to fix that. I don't want U-turns here. I don't know why I thought clicking something green would be saying no. That's not in any way ever how that has ever worked in life. These are set right, but go through. Does that have one? Yeah. Go through. Are we missing any other roundabouts? There we go. Up here. How's this look? Yeah. Gotta just fix these roundabouts. Why are you not a roundabout? Oh, because you're a one-way, so we don't have to worry about it there. That's how that works. Go through. Oh, it did this. Did I do this? That shouldn't be a go through. That should be a go through. Go through. Go through. Okay. That looks good. We'll see if we have any traffic issues with this, but I think we'll be okay. I think we will be okay. I can't guarantee we'll be okay, but I think we'll be okay. All right, so we've gridded out. We bought this so we could fix that little highway oopsie there. We're looking here. We have got a couple big places that we could expand to, right? So we could expand on the river. Oh, this is kind of neat. You can drive across this bridge and see that from far away. I don't think I ever want to block this view with much. What do we build at this point? I mean, we've got our like high density office area down here. I think I'd want to build either another community or maybe we look and see if there's some kind of building that we could build around, right? So first of all, parks. We built a city park, Crest Hill City Park. We could build an amusement park. We could build a zoo. We could build a nature reserve. We have props. We have park. Ooh, we probably need some kind of maintenance for these parks that we have everywhere. Don't we? We probably need this. Where's that city services area that we were building up here? Let's build this up here and add it to this traffic area. So what's this going to cost us? 10 grand, costs 160 a week. Oh, maybe we don't need... yeah, we'll do that. We'll get some park maintenance in here. So we'll build it up. This is, no, that's that graveyard. And this area is really meant to service this. I think I just want to add this. Man, we might just need another city services area. Where is the city going to buy a spot away from homes? I mean, they have this area they own down here already. I mean, I think maybe we just plop it on the end of this. Quite possibly. Let's not do that yet. Let's not just build it to build it. We could build a hotel. We could build a town hostel. So we got some fancy hotels that we can build. Ooh, there are some like deluxe hotels, designer hotels, mountain lodges, boat hotels. Okay, so we could build a park or a hotel. Like that would be option one. We could put up a feature. Oh, are there no parks and leisures here in the big old downtown area? Oh, we got to do something about this. We need a park down here. We have this green space that's between these buildings. We could use that and build a park. So we could build either like a city park down here, or we could try building, what were these other options? Not a nature reserve. We could put it in a zoo or an amusement park. Ooh, so we could have an amusement park downtown or a zoo. I think a zoo. I think we should do a zoo downtown is what we'll do. So we're going to have to eminent domain some of these buildings to make this happen. And I feel bad about it, but I don't feel terrible about it. I don't know how big we'll be able to get. This is like a how big? Oh, look how big this gate is. I don't know how well this will fit here. It might not fit very well. We might not have very many exhibits at this zoo downtown. But I think we'll give it a shot. So here's the subway. What if it's right next to the subway on this corner? We'll lose this office building. I don't think I want to lose these office buildings. Well, this will never grow real big because we have this thing next to it. So actually, let's lose that. So let's put in, and we only have 48,000, so we're not going to go wild here. But let's put this in right here. Yay! We've unlocked a zoo. We can do a side gate, souvenir shop, antelope enclosures. So let's see how big these places are. Moose it. Oh my good. Look how big that is. That's not going anywhere. That's never going here. That's the, maybe you could have some antelope. I want small buildings. So we can build a cafe and restrooms. Everything else is giant. Like, literally, we would have to take away people's homes. This is going to be a park instead. I'm sorry, but no, we're not going to do that. This is going to be just another city park. We'll build a zoo somewhere else. Because otherwise, it's a problem. We can't have that. That would have been ridiculous. Ooh, what's this? Office? Financial office buildings. Ooh. IT cluster. Ooh. We might do something with that. We'll see what happens here. I might... Office specialty changes the office buildings into high-tech buildings. They take less workers, but they consume more electricity and generate 30% more tax revenue. I think we'll try that out here, but first... And then here we have self-sufficient and no residential. I don't know what that means. I have no idea. Well, let's not get distracted. Hold on. Oh, I'm an idiot. That brush is way too big. Get back in here. Get back. Oh! Laurel District is crowding out. There we go. Is it this one I need? Aha! That's what I need. There we go. Alright, so now let's go back to the park. Let's just put in another city park over here. Just a, another city park. We'll use a small gate. Or do we use the big one? Yeah, we'll use the big one. People can come and park here. I'm fine with that. And then this is, again, going to be a very basic park. So, when it comes to park amenities, I like the tree-lined path. I think it just works well. I think if this park just literally goes behind these buildings like this, like if it just kind of does this right here, and then I hate to do this, but I'm going to get rid of a building. The park is important enough that we're going to kick these people out of their homes. Think about that. That's how important the park is to the city. I have to expand the park area, though. That's important. So the park will go up to here. Oh. Grow it. It'll go over here. Let's keep this kind of granular. Up through here. All the way up to here. Over to the edge. There we go. Now we can kick these people out of their home and put that in there. That's not what I want. Curvy path, please. Not freeform. Curve this over. Just like that. That looks good. Just a tiny little park here in the back behind these buildings. And then, what kind of amenities will fit in here? Probably not much. This park is not going to be a full glow-up. But a plaza will fit in here without destroying any buildings, I think, maybe? No, the plaza's too big, so we gotta go smaller. We gotta go with, like, maybe an info booth. And maybe there's a little path that comes back here. If I freeform it, like... can I get the path to squeeze in? Nah, not really. But if I move this, get this out of here for now. If I then get this little path, I kind of want to start it back here, like here. Yeah, I want that, because I want to put a gazebo down here. So, like, little buildings, little tiny guys. I want to put, like, a gazebo on the end of it. Can I put it on the end? Can I fit anything down here useful? Is this park just too small to exist in our modern times? I don't know. What if I just do this? What if I just... If I do that... So you've got two paths, and then I add a gazebo down here. Will that fit? It will. In fact, we're going to fit two different gazebos in this part of the park. You know, this one doesn't look like it fits this park area at all. I think just that green gazebo fits this area. That one just doesn't. But what else is small? The climbing frame? That's kind of... Man, it's like it's just... Oh, it'll fit in here. Okay, cool. Cool. So we can fit those in. We can move this booth down a bit, like right there. We can then put in a climbing frame. Can we put a trampoline park? Oh. There will... Oh, no. There will be no trampoline park here at this park. But there'll be a place for the kids to go and climb around. Like a little spot for the kids to go hang out. I like that. And then there's like a, what else is small in here? Oh, and then some restrooms next to that. And then, what is this one? This is the Park Cafe. Too bad the plaza is just a little too big. But yeah. How about if on this end there's just some, like, a little park cafe. They're trying to grab, you know, business from people walking in off the street. Is it too long to fit anywhere? It is. Oh, well. No park cafe, but how about some restrooms? You want to use the bathroom before you come into the park? That's fine. I guess we're just going to have climbing frames and gazebos through here. So I guess another climbing frame over here. Kind of like that. And then I guess we go to just a bunch of trees in here. So we'll get some of these. Is there a different kind of tree that doesn't look so stupid here? What's in the content creator trees? Oh, that's not bad. I don't know what that is, but can I put that like right here? Cover that little edge, that little corner. Perfect. How about over here? Are there any big wide holes? Yes, there are. Like, I'll put one there, and I'll put one there and there. And then we'll get some medium trees. Nothing medium. We'll go back here for our mediums. I really like this tree. Put some of these in. You know, just kind of fill this space in a little bit more. Nothing on the concrete, of course. So yeah, the idea is the park is just, you know, I think I can fit a gazebo there and it'll look good. I think I can put a little gazebo back here. Yes. Yes. I like that a lot. Okay. And then let's go back to some trees. Oh, you gotta love putting trees in. Everyone loves a good tree. Who doesn't like a tree? What's this tree? That looks pretty good. What a big old giant feature. Well, I think it's called a feature tree. Over here, this is a big old blank hole. This is going to be just garden park space. In fact, what we're going to do is I want to do. Let's see if I can reform this up. If I go from here and I just go like, I want it to go this way. And then back around a bit, like this. Yeah, just a little place people can walk around in the park. Give them a little path they can walk on. And then maybe you have, like it's already got benches on it, right? Yeah, it's got some benches. What kind of props does the park have? Like you put like a trash can right here on the corner. So people can throw away their garbage. I'm not going to go wild with this. We've talked about this before. But maybe this is like a flower area. There is some way to spin these that I don't understand. How do I spin this? How do I spin... I want to spin the asset. No, that just builds it. But it did spin for a second there. Hold on. Oh, I hold down the right... Okay, cool. I figured it out. I like the idea of like a big, like floral garden area, maybe. Like the city wanted to put in flowers for people to look at. So, like, some right there and some right there. They ain't got to be perfect. Oh, yeah. And then they did one of these jobs where they made, like, a little L out of it. Like, one right here and one right here. A little food stall. Yeah! Yeah! A little place where you can buy some food over here while you're walking through. Maybe just kind of like right here on the edge. Yes! That's cool. Like visually from space, you can see that area. I want to put a little more color right there, and then I'm going to put in a few more trees. And we'll probably call it close to done. Yeah, just to add a little bit more color, like, across here. Again, from space. I just want to get that look, that, like, hey, there's something there. Those are too wonky, though. I won't be able to live with that. I need that to be a little neater. Like... Ooh, ooh, ooh. Too bad I made this area the size that I did. We're going to make one more change, and then we're going to be done with this. Yeah, I'm going to go just one like that. I'm going to do one right here. And then I'm going to do a little place for the kids to play in the center, right? There we go. And then let's get just a couple more trees to call this good and done. How about a couple, trees in here? A couple through the area here. Maybe one big one on each side of this. And then one here and here. And then over here, a couple more. I just really want that to feel like a park. It almost does. It's almost perfect right now. Let me get some smaller trees. Maybe some of these colorful trees, I would call them. Dotted around a couple places. Like, not a million of them. But, just maybe here and there. Oh, this is a big empty spot right here. Give me trees. Maybe, I need a bigger tree over here. Maybe some of these. There we go. What is this? Yeah, that looks good. This looks like a little bare spot. Probably something here. Probably right there. Right there. And then a little bit more up in these gazebo areas. You want to block the view of the city. You don't want people seeing the city from the park. They came here to get away from the city, not to see it. And then maybe just a few more there. There we go. We just get a little Kent Hill Park in the middle of our area. That should help with our leisure. And we're close enough that I'm hoping people will take the metro to get here. If they want to check out Kent Hill Park, they can come from there. Or they can take the metro from there over here to visit this park. So you got some options. You've got some options with our metro. That works out pretty good. I like it. Kent Hill Park, I'm going to call you done. We don't need to come back and do anything else with you. There is some noise pollution concerns here. So we're getting some noise problems in the city. I think this park will actually help cut out the noise that these residences are experiencing. Because these commercial districts and office districts are producing noise. Actually, just the commercial is. So that'll hopefully help cut that down. We're not going to 100% be able to get rid of all noise, but that looks good. So we fixed our stupid-looking roundabout over here. I don't like that people are parking on this road. I really dislike it. So, where's my 6-lane road with bike lane? If people want to bike on the bridge, they can. I just don't want car parking on these roads. Like, that is not the goal of these roads. There. That removes the parking. Now, parking is a problem in our cities. Like, we have removed a lot of parking options. And there is a traffic jam. There is a traffic issue here. Look at this traffic. Well, there it goes. I wonder if this needs a stoplight instead of a right-of-way. Like, I wonder if... Like, if a stoplight here... If these being stoplights helps these little traffic jams on the side, because then people will get a chance to filter out. Like, there's a lot of traffic here. But if it only builds up a little bit and then it filters out from the stoplight, I think that that works better in this situation than what we were doing. The streets are just too big. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know why we're doing such loop-de-loops. But we're having fun with it, apparently. I don't know what those guys are doing. Okay, so yeah, so traffic is not building up too crazily. The stoplights are working for this urban area. They have a park, which is great. What's leisure look like? Is this leisure? Yeah, look, we went from all red to being full of leisure. Well, not down here. We could do a little bit more. And not up here on the edge. But look how much that helped. That park was all red. People over here aren't getting enough leisure. They're so close to Crest Hill Park, though. And again, these... we don't have much going on here either. Maybe we do something on the edge of the river. Maybe the river is the next thing we develop. But I'm happy with Kent Hill Park. I think that works really, really well. How is it being used? People walking up and down the park? People having fun? Enjoying it? Anybody out by our little gazebo? A couple. A couple people. Oh, look. People are in the gazebos. Look at that. There's people having a little party down in there. Ah, okay. Awesome. People at the info booth. It appears to be a popular park. People are happy with Kent Hill. All right. Beautiful. Well, what that means is we should probably, now that we have two big parks, we should probably look at putting in the park maintenance. And will it fit over here? No, it's a big building. This is going to have to go somewhere where the city has paid for access. You know, the city has access here already. This is becoming a problem. Well, look at that. This might get double. Why does this exist this way? All I'm doing is creating a problem for people that want to go this way or that way. Right? Like... that doesn't need to exist. What needs to exist... I wish I had a way that I could move... there's nothing here. That I could grab this and just move it down. Like, what needs to happen here is this needs to go away. I need to build... why am I not getting the amount of money this costs? Why is that not popping up? There we go. There we are. Like, I think that's just... a better decision. Is this a 6? Yeah, we'll keep that at 6. So, let's keep this to the same type of road. There. And also, let's... if this is 6, let's not have people parking. Like, we'll give bike access to people as opposed to having random people parking on the road. Except for that one guy. He gets to park there forever. But yeah, there was no reason to have that little stub. Because all that did was back up traffic trying to get onto this roundabout. Like, it doesn't make sense that you would have that. Make our roundabout rules. There we go. So that should keep traffic flowing much better than having that little stub onto there. Man, Pollution Central is just getting bigger and bigger. That's sad. We wanted to avoid that, but you can't really. We have the extra one down here from our extra garbage processing that we had to add into the city. Speaking of, how's our garbage look? We are able to process more than we produce, which is cool. So hopefully we can empty out our landfills. That would be awesome. I like it. We do have, a couple abandoned house things back here, back in Old Town. These two places, it's a lack of workers, is what I can tell. We saw that over here. They couldn't get a specific type of worker. That's okay. I'm not going to worry too much about it. So, what did we accomplish this episode? Doesn't feel like a lot compared to some others, but we did. We got a park in. We fixed our a lot of our traffic problems. How's our traffic look now? 78. So we still have these issues, but these seem to be flowing better with stoplights. We had a little bit of backup going on up here. What's this all about? What's this all about? Is this set up correctly? Yep, that looks to be set up correctly. So this is just busy. If you come on... Can we fix this at all? Okay, they're all rounding to the right. So all of this traffic is trying to get over here. It's trying to get on this 6-lane road and use this to avoid some other congestion point somewhere. And this seems to all be running pretty smoothly. Even though it backs up occasionally, it looks okay. I think we're fine. I think our traffic looks good. So, we bought this. We fixed this nonsense. This road can then be extended out. Off of here, we could have this extend out. We can do something down here. We have 3 big places, 3 big plots of land to build on. And we have some need. We need some industrial. We need some commercial. So the question is, what do we want to build when it comes to those demands? I'm going to do some thinking on that. And I'm going to come up with an idea. We had talked maybe about a whole nother town. Like we build an extra town over here and it just connects. I think with our industrial demand and the fact that we have this rail connection here, I think we might be able to build like an industrial center up here. And then quite possibly we can move our high polluted areas. Like we'll have to get these to empty out. But if we could get these to empty, we could maybe get all the pollution off of the Old Town area, get it moved up here, and make an industrial park. I think that might be kind of the next thing we do, is build some kind of large industrial park. So if we go to our industries, there's the ore facility. There's the oil industry. Warehouses. Unique factories. So you can make a furniture factory. We can make a printing press. Ooh. Look at that. How is our post office looking? Pretty bad. We have, like, no coverage down here. I'm not going to worry too much about the post office until it becomes a problem. Unless something complains about it. Fishing. What do we do in fishing? Fishing industry. We build a fishing harbor. You can build fish farms. Then you can have a fish market. And a fish factory. I wonder, what if I don't want to mess with this? What if I think maybe a fishing industry would be good. Maybe we put in a fishing industry up here on the north end. And like I said, we look at getting Pollution Central out of here and convert this to some type of residential use. But yeah, industry is definitely our need. So when we come back next episode, I will have figured out where we are going to build our fishing industry. And I think this is kind of our best spot to think about doing it. Because we have highway access, we can look at getting into our... get into this. I don't know that it produces much pollution. How's that for a question? No pollution. No pollution. The fish factory makes pollution, but we could build that up here, right? These other places. Seaweed farms, algae farms, tuna fishing harbor. Yeah, none of this stuff is pollution making. It's just the one canning factory. So, does this have to be inside? Okay, and this does not have to be inside the zone. So I think we'll look at doing a fishing industry. We're going to start up in this area of the city. We'll be looking at doing that next time on Game with Grug. Until then, I want to say thanks for watching. Please tell your friends. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, we hope to see you soon.